Well, Imogene. I'm sure by now you recognize my voice. It's your dear old friend, the Murgatroyd serial killer. I want to give you credit this time. At least you were honest on the air, so maybe there is hope for you. I saw you on CRZY last night, admitting that you thought your father was lying, that perhaps it wasn't me who abducted him. Well, you're absolutely correct. Your dear old daddy was lying. I am not the one who abducted the illustrious Dr. Hubert Silkowski. But I do have something very interesting to enlighten you about, my dear Imogene. That's why I've included in this package that I've sent you a cassette tape that I made as a child to reveal to you the horrible abuse that my brother and I were subjected to by our stepfather and stepmom, who refused when we were growing up to let us know who our real parents were, who our real mother was. I always had my suspicions from things that my stepdad said about who my mom might be, but I had to confirm them. So I have one more little surprise for you, Imogene. I'm sure you're aware the other day when the illustrious Senator Devane was quizzing Dr. Getrick during those Senate hearings into Flashy the Paper Doll. I'm sure you recall that Dr. Getrick vehemently denied on the Les Tonak show that it was Flashy the Paper Doll and Woodpulp Boy who knocked him unconscious. Well, guess what? Dr. Getrick was telling the truth. It was I who arrived secretly in the lab from the tunnel below. It was I who knocked Dr. Getrick unconscious. Imagine my surprise when I got there and the place was surrounded by the police and the SWAT team looking for Flashy the Paper Doll and Woodpulp Boy. They didn't see me as they snuck out through the tunnel below, nor did they see me knock Dr. Getrick unconscious. But you see, I had to obtain the proof that I needed to find out who my mother really was. See, I knew from things that my stepdad had said that my mother had participated in some DNA experiments years earlier. Well, I knew that DNA test. I knew that the vials of blood that were stored by Dr. Getrick would prove my parentage if, in fact, my theory was correct about who my mom really was. And it was. I was correct, Imogene. It may also surprise you to know that I have a sister. Yes, dear Mom's DNA was used to create Flashy the Paper Doll. And my poor deceased brother's DNA was used to create Woodpulp Boy. Any wonder that Woodpulp Boy is, shall we say, somewhat more violent than Flashy? So, I suppose I will have to spell it out for you, Imogene. But first, listen to the cassette tape that I've enclosed and look at the vial of blood. You should be able to put two and two together, but if you can't, I will be calling you back, and I will be telling you explicitly who my mother actually is. Goodbye, Imogene.